So we're converting from slope-intercept form to standard form. Number 4 is a special case one that I talked about in the classroom. And that's because we have different denominators. So I'm going to write it in this space. Here's the original equation, y equals 7 over 12x plus 3/4. I need to look at my two denominators and see what's the lowest common factor. What can both of these go into? Well, 12 and 4 can both go into 12. So I'm going to multiply the whole equation by 12. Because the first, I'm going to multiply, show my arrows for each one. I like this example because it's going to show you this what happens when you have the denominator the same and what happens when it's different. So this case, I'm going to do 12 times y and I'm going to get 12y. The denominator is the same, so when you cross reduce, this eliminates and just the numerator comes down. So I'm going to have 7x. This does not happen because this is a denominator of 4, so it won't cross reduce that way. So I will multiply this by the numerator, and I will get 12 times 3 is 36. And then over 4. Now I'm going to reduce this way. I'm just going to slide it over. I'm going to write what I'm not reducing, which is 12y equals 7x. But 4 can go into 36 9 times. So it's plus 9. So when I multiplied, I got rid of the fraction on both. Now I'm going to ask myself, is x and y on the same side? My answer is no, so I'm going to do the inverse. And I'm going to write it up here because I don't have as much room. I'm going to get negative 7x plus 12y equals 9. I cannot keep this one because it does not follow my rules. Because x and y is on the same side, there's no fractions, but I have a negative. So I'm going to multiply the whole thing by negative 1. My final answer is going to be its opposite. Negative 1 times 7 is 7x. Negative 1 times 12y is going to give me 12y. And 9 times negative 1 is going to give me negative 9. That is my final answer in slope or standard form. So ask yourself, is x and y on the same side? Are there any fractions? And is x negative? X cannot be negative and you cannot have fractions, and x and y needs to be on the same side.